We're at a crossroads right now, this moment. And I want to start off by letting you know what that crossroads is and then what we can do about it together. It's very hopeful and it's very exciting because if you ask the question, what's for long-term success in network marketing? We could have that debate, couldn't we? With all these company owners, with all these top. Here's one, a breakthrough product. A product that solves an incredible need, a product that's priced to sell, a product that's unique, a product that's trademarked, a product that is amazing, spectacular, clinically proven. Everybody wants this breakthrough, buzz, sizzle, exciting product, right? That's what everybody wants. Now, is that what's needed for a breakthrough? Of course you want to compete, but the answer is no. The answer is no. Products come and products go. Products arrive, products depart, products change, products adapt, services do the same thing. So breakthrough products are great, but it's not the thing. Next on the list is maybe an innovative compensation plan. Some of you are saying, my compensation plan is proven to pay out more dollars, which is so silly. There's only so many dollars. Most companies pay out just about the same based upon their cost of goods on their product. So compensation plan, you might think is a competitive advantage, and it might be something that you're proud of, but it's not the difference maker for a long-term sustained dynasty. Maybe your company has perks. Maybe you've got car programs. That's the difference. Maybe you've got, trips and cool things. Maybe that's the difference. I'm telling you it's not. You need to compete, but it's not the difference. So if it's not products, it's not compensation plan, maybe it's incredible recognition. We have a recognition program that fills people up, that inspires people, that makes people excited, that makes people proud, that causes people to take more action. And the answer is no. Yes, of course, you need to compete. Yes, of course, we need to do better. Yes, of course. Some of the great organizations in the world have recognition structures that are second to none, but it's not the difference. Maybe it's a supportive company, a company who really cares, a company who wants to have your back, a company who believes in you. It's not the difference. It's great, love it, necessary, but are there some companies that succeed where the company isn't that supportive? The answer is yes. Maybe it's an amazing event culture inside the company. If you could just create an event culture inside the company, you fill up these arenas around the world, that's going to be the thing that creates long-term sustained success. Now, should you do that? The answer is yes. But is that the secret sauce for long-term success? The answer is no. Of course, you want to have it. Some think it's international expansion. We take a look at all the different countries represented in this room. International expansion. If we can create an international platform, if we could just be a small company in 100 countries. Wow. Maybe that'll be the difference. Some think it's innovation. We've got to innovate. Social media, strategies, tactics, systems. Maybe it's a duplicatable system. I've heard people say, man, if anything ever happens to my company, you know what I'm going to look for? A simple, duplicatable system in some other company. Because that's the key. Now, should you have duplicatable systems? Of course. Should you have all these things? Should you have recognition? Would it be nice to have a great compensation? Would it be nice to have an amazing breakthrough product that competes in the marketplace? All of that stuff is important and great, but everyone's looking there and they're looking in the wrong place for a long-term dynasty. Let me tell you, the engine that drives everything. The engine that drives all success, the engine that creates all long-term income, contribution, growth, legacy, all of it. The engine that drives it all, you know what it is? It's you. It's you. You in this room, and specifically the influencers among you.
All right. Oh, everyone's on mute. I muted everything. But good morning, everybody. I see you there, Brady, having your coffee. Awesome.
Morning.
Good morning, Tamara. Good morning, Rod. Cool.
Brady's on the phone.
Yeah, I see that. So
Eric's
that's cool.
always right on point.
I know, isn't that crazy? Because we always think that it's all these things, you know, and we always think our product is the best, and it is. But yeah, it all comes down to you, and he didn't go too much into detail about that, but that's why personal development is so important, because it's really on how we can get the work done. We can do the work, we can do what it takes. That's one thing. And two is getting people to like you and want to believe in you, and then join you and work with you. Those two things. And really, it doesn't matter, you know, it matters a little bit of what your product is, as far as somebody's not interested in the product at all. But in our case, everybody's interested in getting healthier and reversing their age, or having more peak performance. So it's all about what we can do. And you know, I've heard numbers like, you know, over 90% of it is up here in your head. And the rest of the 10% is all the other stuff, the product and the comp plan and all that stuff. So yeah, and that's it. And then so yeah, then we were talking about Thailand and launching in Thailand. And it's great to be international and have over 100 countries to market in, but if we don't get out there and market it in 100 countries, or even at least one country and maybe two, then all that is unimportant. So I like what Rod was saying about launching in Thailand. So there's now an office in Thailand, and now they're going to start having meetings in Thailand.
Yeah.
In-person meetings, and they're going to start doing Zoom meetings. Specifically for Thailand. So that's exciting news. But we have to put the work in to take advantage of that. And I think the advantage of working in Thailand is people, you know, people from Thailand and people from China are very focused on business. And they know, they're very in tune with how network marketing works and the advantages of it. Unlike our Western culture in the US or Canada, which is kind of the opposite. They're more skeptical about it than they are. Like what I noticed, because I grew up with a lot of Asian people in Vancouver, that they're always focused on starting a business, doing a business, and whatever they can do to make all that happen. So it's cool. So yeah, I got you on mute. Oh, you're not on mute, Cameron. Okay, I can hear you. That's cool.
Yeah.
But good morning, Dee, and good morning, Rod. Brady looks a little bit tied up. But...
Good morning, guys.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, so for me, it's trying to choose what the most productive things are to do on a daily basis. And that is my main challenge, and trying to stay focused on task of what I'm trying to do here, with building this business and not getting sidetracked with other stuff. So whether we're launching in Thailand or whatever other country, if I don't go out there and actually put the work into it, then that's, it's not going to get anywhere that way. So that's, I don't know how anyone else feels, but that to me is the main challenge. It's not people saying no. It's not reaching out to people. It's not generating leads, because all that stuff comes. It's just putting the focused time into it. And that's basically what Eric Worre is saying. And what he always says.
Yeah.
In that sense. Yeah.
No matter where we go, it's always us as the variable.
Right. Yeah. And especially in this business. Because if you can just show up and get a paycheck, that's a totally different thing than trying to decide what you need to do on a daily basis and where your focus needs to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Thailand, I think Rod had a good point about reaching out to people on LinkedIn, because you can, and that's what he's working on. You can find out where people live, and being in business. Rod, was it business groups on LinkedIn?
Yeah, there were groups.
Yeah.
All you have to do is search for Bangkok or Thailand.
Yeah.
And click on the groups tab, and it'll take you to all the groups that are in for like business and people seeking jobs.
Yep.
There's quite a bit in there.
Yeah. And then how you're making contact with you're just making connections the same as you would on Facebook, right? Connection.
Absolutely.
with the person, sending them a message, kind of building a relationship a little bit at the beginning with some new person, finding out what they're doing, what they are. Yeah, right. Correct.
Absolutely.
Cool. Yeah. So it's the same. That's working really well on Facebook. And the same thing, being in groups on Facebook. And I've heard a lot of people believe that LinkedIn is a better place than Facebook to connect with people as far as business goes, because that's what it's for. It's a business platform. Is that right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've connected. I mean, when I was with my other MLM company, I mean, it's how I built my team.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're looking for customers, use Facebook, Messenger, stuff like that, or email or text or whatever you have. But if you're looking to build a team, you're going to want to go to someplace where business like minded people hang out at or go to.
Yeah. And where people are looking for opportunities for business.
Absolutely.
And that's LinkedIn. Very different than Facebook or Instagram, where people are there for social, connecting socially. Yeah. And I know also lots of people use LinkedIn because you can really target what someone's experience is. So you can target influencers and people that have worked in network marketing before, that know about network marketing, or you can target people that know about sales and closing deals, and then build your list that way with people that are already experienced in that area. So I will. I haven't really focused on LinkedIn because I'm kind of also balancing the act of do we want to focus on a lot of social media platforms at the same time, or do we want to just focus on one at a time. And I know Dee's been focused on Instagram. I've been focused on Facebook, but I'm slowly building my audience up in all the platforms, including LinkedIn and including TikTok. But that's all time, it takes time to put into that. Oh, and an audience on YouTube also. So that's there's always that question there. So I think it comes down to a plan on how much time you want to spend per day on the different platforms. Do you agree with that? Like Rod, you'd spend most of your time on focus on LinkedIn?
Well, it all depends. I've got everything on a calendar. There are certain days where I'll go to Facebook. There will be certain days I go to Instagram. I mean, I have 2 or 3 different companies I work with now. So
yeah,
there's certain days I'll post for one company, and certain days I'll post for a different company and in different platforms. So anybody that sees my stuff won't think, well, he's all over the place. Usually I won't post links. It'll be a post where it would entice somebody to react or comment on it or reach out to me or just start a conversation about something. I mean, lately I've been looking at people's posts and I'll go right to them and say, oh, wow, what kind of dog is that? Or I can't believe how much bad weather you're getting. I mean, it's stupid, silly stuff, but it's related to their life and what they're posting. And you got to get to their level wherever they're at. I mean, you might be on a higher level than most people on social media, but in order to and go with your gut, whatever's in your gut, go with, just I wouldn't reach out to just anybody, you gotta think, hey, do you want this person? I mean, do a little research. Do you want this person? You want to work with this person? Do you want them in your business? Do you want them on your downline? Do you pick and choose what you want.
Yeah.
It might take a while, but you get what you want. You don't get just anybody coming in. You don't want to spam or just get anybody in if you're building a team. You want to be able to say, hey, look, I see you got 5 kids or whatever. Talk about family, talk about pets, talk about what they do on a side job. I mean, you build the relationship and go from there. Because you want long term, you're not going to get long term, but just by selling a pack of X39 just to anybody, I mean, that might not have been used. They might just try it, and if they like it, they might order it again. They might not. I mean, yeah, you want to follow up with them, but if you want longevity in your business, you want to stay consistent and get the right people in.
Yeah, exactly. I know we talked about many times before, if you're focused on people that have the same interests as you do, whether it's guitar playing or motorcycle riding or being a mom, then you've already got this connection with somebody of common interests of what to talk about, and that makes the easy conversation. And then it makes, it creates that connection more than somebody that has no interests in common. Yeah. And also every person that we talk to you have to put effort into it. So you got to decide on how much time you want to spend and where you want to focus your time again. Same thing.
Yep, must run.
Okay, I think that's Brady then. Okay, cool. Rod dropped out, I think, right? I thought that was noise coming from you, Brady. Okay.
No, it was. No, Rod did fall off there.
Okay, so I don't know where that.
He said,
Yeah.
the hell with Don.
Yeah, he dropped out. It's like, I don't agree. I don't agree with any of that stuff. Yeah, Rod was sharing some good insight this morning about launching Thailand. So that's cool. He's putting some focus
Yeah,
into that.
I only caught bits and pieces. I'm in and out. I've got so much going on here.
Yeah.
And just so you know, I won't be on tomorrow or all next week.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we know. So you're gonna be.
I mean, if I happen to have a free morning next week and I can, I will.
Yeah.
Depending on what all the guys are doing. Depending
Yeah.
on how hungover I am and what everybody's plans are.
Yeah. And when are you heading out again? Friday? Oh, Friday's tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. I've still got to get packed, get my bike. And I got going a mile a minute.
Yeah,
I've already
wow.
done 3 repairs this morning, had my hair cut, and went to the doctor.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Cool. And then they're picking up your bike, right? They pick up your bike?
No, I'm not. I got to get a ride, go about 30 miles away and pick it up and ride it back. And it's about 40 degrees out here.
Right.
So I still got to do that this afternoon.
Yeah. And you've done that before, right? Same sort of trip?
Yeah, that's no big deal.
Yeah. It's a lot easier if you know how to load
I've
up
got
the
all the
bike.
clothes. I got everything I need. No big deal.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting. Cool. Yeah, you'll have to, you have to post some. Oh, you don't want to post some pictures.
No, I can't. While I'm gone, I can't.
Yeah, while you're
really.
gone. Yeah.
I mean, I could maybe in the group, but I'm not going to share it across Facebook.
Yeah, right. Okay, that makes sense. Well, you can share the stories when you get back for sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, well, let's wrap it up for today.
That's fine. I got to get moving anyway. I
Yeah,
didn't want to just
happy
say,
hour.
I'm leaving.
And yeah, good luck. Are you actually on the road tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
on the
we'll be
road.
packing and
Yeah.
we got 2 trailers going, 6 bikes, 6 guys, bunch of shit to do tomorrow and get on the road by 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because it takes 16 hours to drive there straight through.
Oh yeah. Well, that'll be fun too. It's all part of the
Yeah.
journey.
It is. It's all fun.
Cool.
I've kept the excitement low until today. Now I'm excited about getting out of town.
Right. Awesome. Yeah. And then once you get on the road, that's when the excitement starts. All the stuff getting ready for any kind of trip is like.
Yeah, just about the time you start to relax and feel like you're having fun, it's time to come back.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's why you got to
It,
go permanently and don't come back.
it takes 5 to 7 days to unwind from life, and then vacation's over.
Yeah. I tell people that all the time, the people that come to Mexico. Like you need that time to get into a chill state, and then you need the time
Enjoy it for a few
to
days.
enjoy it, because otherwise you got to go home.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Awesome. Great seeing everybody.
Okay, guys. Have a
And
good next week.
have a
If I
good.
don't talk to you.
Yeah. We'll hold the fort down.
Okay.
Enjoy yourself.
Hey,
What's
does
that?
anybody know what Mark did? Where he moved to or what he's planning on doing?
No, I don't know. I saw the post. Yeah, no idea. Do you?
No, I haven't talked to him.
No. I'll try to chat with him. I don't know.
He's probably moving downstairs or something.
Yeah, exactly. Or next door or whatever. I don't know. But I'm sure we're gonna find out. It'll be a slow drip.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. But yeah, I couldn't understand whether he'd moved permanently or he's just moved temporarily, like he did with the office that he had.
No, it looked the way things were kind of arranged. It looked like he's trying to get out completely.
Moved permanently. Okay. Well,
He hasn't been on his Discord the last
okay.
couple days.
Yeah.
So he's
okay.
got something going on.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I'm sure we're gonna find out. He sent me a message, like I think it was the day before yesterday. So cool. Okay, guys.
Have a good
All right.
trip. Rick.
Have a
you.
good trip, Brady. We'll see you next
Thank
week,
you.
and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Don.
See you there.